Is everybody clean and happy right now? Can we go? Nate?
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
Can I go with one of these for the first question?
Okay, Cookie, let's get the names, okay?
Yeah, I got it.
Nate, I need to do a sound check.
All right, how you doing? Welcome to the show, blah, blah, blah.
Hey, contestants, how you doing? Glad you could be here. How many people do we have playing today? So you're playing with yourself, huh?
Cookie, please.
Sorry, just type. One other thing. Thanks, babe.
Try to have the screen.
30 seconds.
When you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. B is in bubble wrap.
Oh, no,
God,
no,
I love
I'm
that
sorry.
bubble wrap.
My fault. I meant double speed. Double time. Double time.
Right.
Okay.
No, wait, we don't have time for this. Cue the commercial.
20 seconds.
Hey, we got 20. All right. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer. You buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. You got that?
10 seconds.
Hey, good luck.
Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, thank you. And go to black. Host and standby. Okay, this is for real, guys. Let's go.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Woo! All right. Welcome to the program. You're playing solo for this show? All right, let's do it. Okay.
Get ready for some fun. It's question number 1. Oh, yeah!
All right, let's see what we're doing here. I'm a lucky dog. And this one's going to be worth $1,000. All right, listen carefully. Let's say you score big with a supermodel. You're in bed together and you want to make small talk. Which of the following questions, if asked by you, would be rhetorical? How much is this costing me? Can I have your autograph? Who wouldn't want to be me right now? Or do you have any disease? And frankly, who wouldn't want to be me right now? How about it?
Whoop-de-doo. It's question number 2.
Next up, we can rebuild him. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Steve Austin was rebuilt through the miracle of bionic technology, but without it, what would he be missing? Both eyes, right arm, left ear, left eye, right arm, both legs, both feet, both hands, pelvis, or right eye, left hand, nose, right... Put your left eye, right arm, both legs in. And you shake it all about. All right, come on, hit me.
Ooh-wee. It's question number 3.
The category. There's no such thing as a dumb question. There are dumb answers, however. Pop a right answer for this one, you got 3,000 greenback. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. How many beers in a six-pack? 3 factorial, 2 quartets worth, half a sextet, or half a... That would be 6.5. You know what you could have picked? You could have picked this. 3 factorial. 1 times 2 times 3 equals 6. Okay, audience, here we go. Sing it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 factorial beers on the wall. 3 factorial beers. How about it? Hit me with the category.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for...
The category behind this question is, am I blue? You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which of the following Sesame Street characters might have been painted by Picasso in his 1901 to 1904 period? Big Bird, Grover, or Snuffleupagus? Was he Greek or what? Now the correct answer is Grover. 1901 to 1906, Picasso's blue period, and Grover is the only one of the 4 Muppets who is the color blue. Okay, pick a category.
Ain't no job, it's question 5.
This one's gonna be horny women. The amount on the table is $3,000. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. Which opera actually ends with a fat lady singing? Weber's Jesus Christ Superstar, Wagner. Don Giovanni. Don Giovanni's an opera about a guy and his father. Where's the fat lady? The correct answer is Die Valkyrie by Wagner. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Gotta be quick.
Get in the mix.
Whoa, whoa.
Question 6.
The category is Bigfoot Stole My Pancreas. And it looks like you can win 1,000 greenbacks for this one. Okay, hang tight. Put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. Which of the following headlines could be attached to a factually correct tabloid story about Hamlet? Dead mother. Ghost of my father told me to kill. I'm sure that argument would hold up in court. Actually, it might hold up in court these days. Alright, come on, hit me. We need... Uh-oh, mess butt tit slime chore.
It's time for a
Liver pitch, no scope.
Here's your gibberish category. Astronauts drink orders. $5,000 is the opening value for this gibberish question. Okay, now remember, you don't have all the time in the world here. The less time you take, the more money you make. With what holiday song does this drink order rhyme? Cold tanks, fine. Go for it. Type in your... I gotta hand it to you. Very impressive.
Cold tank's fine. Light, weight, elevate, hibernate, vegetate.
Here's the category. Flying cheese. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. You're at a crowded party and one of the guests passes gas. Aside from being plain rude, this guest has also been what? Flagellant. What?
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Okay.
Ooh, what's your sign? It's number 9.
The name of this category is Star Trek, the PC generation. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. The Federation wants to be even more politically correct, so they decide to hire a differently abled French captain. When the Hunchback of Notre Dame becomes captain of the Enterprise, ergonomics suggests the crew should do what? Throw him a big party and 10 forward, start a bell choir. Ergonomics is about adapting the workplace to the physical needs of the worker. For example, the chair I'm sitting in right now doesn't have any freaking lumbar support. How about it? Hit me with a camera.
Yo, have you been with nasty number 10?
The category. It's a toga party and everyone's coming. This question's gonna be worth $2,001 bill. Oh, put your legs on my shoulder. If the mythological Roman lovers Vertumnus and Pomona were to engage in mutual and simultaneous oral stimulation, it would most likely be referred to as what? MXV, III, DIC, LXIX, or MIC? LXIX or 69? 8-2, Brute. Okay, we're at the end of round 1 now. On to round 2. Now pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money. Let's do it. Alright, come on, hit me.
11! 11! 11!
The category behind this question is word games that'll anger birds. And if you can figure this one out, I can pay you $4,000. Okay, get yourself set. It's time. Which of the following could also be described as an exasperated yellow bird that looks like a turkey? A crusted mustard cluster, a disgusted custard duster, a flustered mustard bustard, or a busted custard luster? No, but I do seem to have a little of that on my tie. Here's what you should have guessed. A flustered mustard bustard. A bustard is a bird. Doesn't matter if he's been born illegitimately or not. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Alright, let's see what we're doing here. The eating habits of losers. And this one's gonna be worth $2,000. Get ready to buzz, cause here it comes. As of 1995, which of these groups of losers did not have their own candy? Dum Dum. Exactly. And let's see the correct answer. Geeks! They don't even have the satisfaction of having their own candy. Of course, neither do wimp jerks or computer game playing weasels with no lives. Oh. Okay, pick a category.
Black cat, heart attack, do you know? feeling lucky. It's number 13.
Next up, do the monster mash. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. Hang on tight, because here we go. Which of the following doesn't exist in real life? Frankincense, vampire bat, werebeast, or witch hazel? Werebeasts don't actually exist. Although that's kind of what I'm like in the morning before my first cup of coffee. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category. Uh-oh. Chestnut Slick Crime Store.
Once again, it's time for a
Ticklish pest gun.
Alright, now here's your category for this gibberish question. Rarely seen episodes of MASH. The opening value for this gibberish question is going to be 10,000 bucks. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Imagine a very sad episode of MASH where a homicidal maniac comes to the 4077 and kills Colonel Potter. An upset Klinger can only manage to get out the following phrase. Malcolm Hack Potter! With what other sitcom does... Let's see what you got, sir. Yeah, nice job, Mr. Carter. How about it?
Evergreen, self-esteem, beauty queen, rapture spleen. Here's question 15.
The category is sweat hogs and just plain everyday hogs. And we are talking 4,000 big ones. On Welcome Back, Kotter, Gabe and the Sweat Hogs were the stars of James Buchanan High School. But what about those boring kids who sat in the back of the class and never talked? If Welcome Back, Kotter were a Shakespearean play in theater lingo, what would those actors be known as? Extra. That's a film term, not a theater term. Too bad you didn't pick this. Spear carriers. You know, actors in Shakespearean plays who don't have any lines and whose main job is to fill space, but they really look like geeks. Okay, pick a category.
Flush your head down the latrine. Ease your way with sour cream. 16.
This one's gonna be groundhogs and their holes. I'll pay you $4,000 bills for this one if you get it right. Now you might know that when a groundhog emerges from its burrow after hibernating, it chooses whether to stay above ground or go back to sleep for 6 weeks. Under what condition will a groundhog remain above ground after it emerges? If it doesn't see its own shadow, if it hasn't urinated for 10 months, if it feels warm sunlight on its face, or if it's horny and hungry. Rejected. Actually, the real reason the groundhog stays above ground is if it's horny and hungry. That's right, the groundhog only stays up if it needs to satisfy its own appetites. Alright, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Jiggy Jackie's gone, let me hear you scream. It's question 17.
The name of this category is Immortal Footwear. I'm paying out $2,000 if you get this one right. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Once this goddess was the symbol for victory, but today she's the logo for quality. Nike. The goddess of product endorsement. Okay, pick a cat.
18. Wipe the slate clean. Number 18.
Here's the category. The best thing going between two buns. You get this one right, you got 2,000 bucks coming at you. Okay, get your fingers ready, let's get busy. Which fast food chain advertised their burgers as hot and juicy? Wendy's Hot and Juicy. How about it? Hit me with a category.
He's mean.
He's lean.
That's the 19.
Next up, to protect and serve. It's going to be worth $4,000. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. The original word for donut is a Dutch word, olykoeks. What does it mean? Oily cakes, police officer, yellow cookies, or... Time to make the oily cake. Okay.
Wow, honey. It's question number 20.
The category. Are you gonna eat that? You're gonna be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. Get your eyes focused on the screen. Here we go. Which kind of caviar would an entomologist be interested in studying? Iranian caviar, Latin caviar, Mexican caviar, or Russian caviar? Mexican caviar because it's made from waterfly larvae. All right. Jack attack time. So you've done the attack before, huh? Alright, let's get busy. Here's your clue. You took the best part of me. Keep that clue in mind. Put your finger on your buzzer. Let's see you take this.
Pretty sweet, but the question is, how much did it sweeten your final score? That's the
Player,
game!
after a performance like this one, you deserve to have your own star on the Trivia Walk of Fame. And I promise you, if you ever get that star, I'll be the first one to step on it. Cause you don't know Jack.
Okay, great show, everybody. Cookie, what's the plan here with the contestants?
Listen, excuse me, whenever you feel like playing...
Buzz, is it me? Is that what it is? I can't hear you. Yeah, turn up the gain.
Karen, I'm writing up.
Good morning. I'm Cookie. Welcome to the show. How many people... Okay, you're a single player, is that right? Okay, why don't you type in your... 1,000.
30 seconds.
Karen.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in more bang for your buck.
Yeah, I saw that.
Check the connections on the second board. We got an outage.
20 seconds.
We got 20. Whoa, heads up. All right, listen. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer from the screen, and you have to hit the right key that corresponds to it on your keyboard. You follow me?
10 seconds.
Okay, look alive. Here we go. Lose the desktop. Okay, and go to black.
5. And that's confidence
And
you can count on.
stand by.
New cloaca. Because there's a reason they named it after a sewer.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, welcome. Good to see ya. Y'all tucked in? Then let's turn out the light.
This game is really funny. Let's start with question 1.
And this category is embarrassing faux pas in the world of the macho. $2,000 for right answer. Okay, you and your buddy Frank have been out beating drums in the wood. When you get home, you realize that while you meant to engage in male bonding, you actually formed an ionic bond instead. What does this mean? You both have a fondness for O. Henry stories. You've transferred electrons. No, that's if you formed ionic columns. What do you think I was talking about? Here's what you should have picked. You and Frank Frank have transferred electrons, become ions, and are now held together by electrostatic attraction. Don't worry, I'm sure word won't get out, and even if it does, these things sometimes happen when two men are alone in the woods together. Take your pick, what do you say? The category, Secretaries of the World Unite. This one's gonna be $3,000. Alright, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. If your secretary were a secretary bird, how might you be killed if you asked it to work weekends or pick up your dry cleaning? Bitten in half, kicked to death, pecked through both eyes, or sexually harassed to death? Let me show you what someone smart would have picked. The secretary bird kicks its prey until it dies.
Yeah, Nancy, can you come in here to take a memo?
How about it?
Question 3.
And this question's category is taking a whiz. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Check this out. If the Wizard of Oz practiced alchemy, which of these would he most likely attempt? Making bricks out of the scarecrow stuffing in mountain. Alchemy is the pseudoscience of turning ordinary metals into gold. If the wizard had been successful, I heard he was gonna melt him down and buy him and the missus a mobile home. Alright, go ahead.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to Thor.
Alright, next up. Locusts and flooding and frogs, oh my. 3,000 bucks for this one. Let's say ancient Egypt has been populated by characters from television land. Who of the following would have been spared from the 10th and final plague visited upon the Egyptians by Moses? Nicholas Bradford, Pugsley Adams, Alex Keaton, or Keith Partridge?
I'm afraid you won't be staying for dessert.
Shoulda picked this. That nasty 10th plague was the slaying of the firstborn son, so the youngest Bradford son doesn't qualify. But I think if Moses had seen 8 as enough, he would have whipped up a special plague just for Nicholas. Okay, pick a cat. Uh-oh, press futs with Mime Door.
It's time for
Tinkerlick Test Run.
The category for this gibberish question: what's that smell coming out of the stable? We're gonna start out with $5,000 here. Alright, I'm taking cash away every second and a half, so the faster you are, the more you score. Okay, now tell me, with what advertising slogan does this rhyme? The Stinkalale yelps, heap no more you say? And remember, don't get fooled by the punctuation. First clue, it's a slogan for a hygiene product. It's a product you might use after a shower. Speaking of which... last one, just a sprinkle should do it. So the next time someone near you reeks to high heaven, tell them the Stinkalale yelps heap no more you say. A sprinkle a day, huh? Gee, I take a long one in the morning, but that'll never hold me all day. Take your pick. What do you say? And we call this one Stone Temple Riots. And 1,000 bucks is riding on this question. Let's say a group of Buddhist monks decide to let down their hair a bit, figuratively speaking, and have a huge blowout party. Given the connection between the band's name and Buddhist beliefs, which of the following rock groups would these Buddhist monks most like? Nirvana is the ultimate spiritual state sought by all devout Buddhists. It's a final release from cycles of physical desire and pain caused by too much cheap beer and loud music the night before. How about it? We need a category. An outstanding selection, because under that category is one major league point-racking question, the Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. 3 men in the red one. Now, I'm going to read off 7 names. Oh, okay, you already know what you're doing. Well, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Here we go. Caspar, Wise Man or Power Ranger? Goldar. Aisha.
Zordon.
Melchior. Balthazar. Last one, Trini. All 7. 5 right. Solid mediocrity. Really. Let's throw that cash into your total. Okay, babe. I need 3 more categories. Hit me with them. Come on, we need a category. It's just a category.
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
The category is One Piece Wonders. Get this right, get $2,000. Imagine this game of strip poker. Julius Caesar's got a straight, Tarzan's got a flush, Gandhi's got a full house, and Hulk Hogan's got 2 pair. Who just won and won't have to take off his one piece? Julius Caesar, Tarzan, Gandhi, or Hulk Hogan? Gandhi's full house beats the rest. Which is a good thing, cause I hear Gandhi's got a gambling debt you wouldn't believe. Okay.
Here's number 9.
Okay, coming up, this category is Hey Yo-Yo, Yo Mama. And this one's gonna be worth $1,001 bills. Alright, here we go. If you performed all of the basic yo-yo tricks using Yo-Yo Ma as your yo-yo, which of the following things would you not be doing? Walking the dog with a Juilliard graduate. You can rock the baby, and I hear Yo-Yo does a great version of Rock Me Amadeus, too. Too bad you didn't pick this. Unless American cellist Yo-Yo Ma becomes a Chinese citizen and a skateboard, you won't be gleaming the cube with him. I think gleaming the cube's usually a solitary activity anyway. Alright, go ahead and pick. This category is Nice Belt. 2 G's for a right answer. Hey, can you help me out here? What is the name of that thing? Type it in when you know. Okay, you gotta know this. It was made by Whammo, and it was really popular in the 50s. I mean, all it was a hollow round tube. Oh yeah, and you had to gyrate. Go crazy! It's the hula hoop. And I'm sure all the kids today could tell you there's nothing quite as fun as standing in one place and twisting your hips like a moron for as long as you can. Alright, we've been through round 1, let's get on to round 2. Now remember,
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1. It's 11.
category, sex, lies, and androgyny. $6,000 could be yours. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. You're watching a play in which a character makes people fall in love, but sometimes it's with the wrong people. Suddenly he's whacked with a wooden stick. What are you probably... The person who makes the wrong people fall in love in Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream is called Puck. Next year, I understand they'll be doing the Nutcracker. Mommy. Come on, we need a category. 12.
Celebrity voice.
This one's gonna be, boy, am I in a state. We are talking 4 big ones. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. You and your friends decide to play a game of Twister at the 4 corners in the southwestern United States. Which of the following commands would not be possible? Left foot, New Mexico. Right hand, Arizona. Right foot, Wyoming. Or left hand, Utah. From the 4 corners, you can stand in New Mexico, Utah, Arizona, and Colorado. But you can't set foot in Wyoming, and depending on who you talk to, this might just be a blessing in disguise. How about it? We need a category.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho!
Category, let's do it. Roman noses and Roman muscles. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, when you know the answer, buzz in and type your answer. For this one, try to remember your Roman numerals and imagine this scenario. The Roman army is sick and tired of training in togas, so Julius Caesar is outfitting all his soldiers with t-shirts. If Caesar orders M mediums, X larges, and XL extra larges, how many t-shirts will he be getting? Come on, make me... I think not. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. In Roman numerals, M is 1,000, X is 10, and XL is 40. That's 1,050. Caesar also bought the troops a huge tub of Vaseline to help recover from all that toga chafing. Okay, pick a category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
The category is water sports for the religiously devout. This one's worth $4,001 bills. Okay, all set? Then complete this analogy. Catholic baptism is to sprinkler system as Baptist baptism is to scuba diver's tank, wading pool, slip and slide. Not gonna do. Too bad you didn't choose this. The Catholics sprinkle the water. The Baptists practice total immersion. Strapping the oxygen tank onto the baby is a bitch, though. Take your pick. What do you say? Alright, next up. Chicken or grubs and worms? $4,000 behind this one. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. United Airlines invites you to fly the friendly skies. American Airlines loves to fly, and it shows. Which airline would have the slogan, fly with the only mammal that can? Batty Airlines, Dodo Airlines. A few mammals can glide, but only the bat can truly fly. Oh yeah, Batty Airlines service is great. It's just that all they have are red-eye flights. Alright, go ahead and pick.
King 16!
The category is, I've looked at McCloud from both sides now. And this one's worth $4,000. Remember that TV cop show, McCloud? Suppose Deputy Marshal Sam McCloud developed the ability to become a huge anvil-shaped cloud that produced thunderstorms and hail. What would be the best new name for him? Cumulonimbus McCloud, Magellanic McCloud, Noctilucent McCloud, or Stratus McCloud? For you, I'd suggest a complete makeover. In case you're interested, here's the right answer. Cumulonimbus clouds typically produce rain, hail, and even tornadoes. And to think Chief Clifford thought McCloud was a pain in the ass already. Come on, we need a category. And this question's category is, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's a little German guy. A right answer gets you 6K. Okay, take a shot at this. If Superman had powers derived from Nietzsche's model Ubermensch, or Superman, what would best complete faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive? Able to elude the confinement of religion, able to kill people with no remorse, able to do complex math in his head, or do this math in your head. You used to have some money, now you don't. Now the correct answer is... Nietzsche's Ubermensch was a superhuman beyond the boundaries of religion. That's why God created kryptonite. How about it? We need a cat. Uh-oh, chest butt sits grime floor.
It's time for a...
Snicker Trick Restroom.
Here's a gibberish category. Jacques Cousteau's pickup lines. And we're going to start off with 10,000 greenbacks for this one. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, now tell me, with what famous movie title does this rhyme? Tush is pretty as a suntan squid. First hint, it's a Western. Go nuts! Type in your... Nice job, but you still have to get past the Bolivian army. Take your pick. What do you say?
Like a bad Hollywood scene, it was question 19.
The category. I like the wacky next-door neighbor, Linnaeus. We got $4 grand on the table. Hang on tight, 'cause here we go. Which of the following TV shows does not contain one of the classifications of living organisms found in the taxonomic hierarchy? Head of the...
Mr. Foreman, have you reached a verdict?
Your Honor, we find the defendant wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong. Let me take a second of my time to show you what's right. There's no classification called company. Which just goes to prove my theory that the Ropers were not from this planet. Okay. The Fresh Saver. 20. And this category is Atlas and fine furniture. Looks like a toughie, $6 grand. After a rough day holding up the world, Atlas kicks back and puts his feet up on the Ottoman Empire. Assuming the Ottoman Empire is at its largest size, which cities would not have to put out a stinky sock alert? Cairo and Baghdad, Nairobi and Timbuktu were not part of the Ottoman Empire, so they do not have to worry about giant stinky socks. There is, however, a 4-alarm sweaty loincloth alert. Come on, we need a category. Jack attack time. When you see two... Oh, you already know the way this works. Alright, make sure your match fits this clue. A capital idea. And I have a capital idea for you. Go make some cash. You've got it down to a science, hey? Let's see how it brought up your score. That's the game. Oh boy, you know more worthless trivia than humanly possible. You can decide whether you want to be proud or ashamed of that. Think about it while I tell you. You don't know Jack!
Okay, good job, everybody. Let's roll the commercials. And, Cookie, what's happening with the players?
Hey, listen, if you want to play again, just let me know whenever you're ready, okay?
Just pull his string and you'll hear him say, "Morning, Mrs. Johnson, we've got fresh prunes today." And if you pull it again, you'll hear...
From that light rock station again. Could you look into that? Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Go grab... I love it when we have one player. Thanks. You're up here.
30 seconds.
When you want to buzz in, hit the letter B. B as in baby beef.
20 seconds.
Are you going to change those gels, or do you want it to look like a Pink Floyd concert in here?
Ooh, 20 seconds. All right, listen. This couldn't be any simpler. Question comes on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. Easy. You got it?
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9.
Okay,
8,
and get rid of the desktop.
7,
I can't thank
6,
you enough.
That's
Take it to
5,
black.
4,
Here we go.
Why, yes, I
3.
am. Celebrity voice impersonated. Look for the new Bible action figure, Larry the Leper. Parts sold separately.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya. Yada, yada, yada. Well, all right, that's out of the way. Well, looks like it's just the two of us. Okay, then, it's our party and no one else is invited. I need a category. And this one is, come on, get happy. Get it right, I'm handing over 2K. Let's see if you can wrap your head around this. Say Reuben Kincaid of the Partridge Family wants to give up his hectic life on the road, find a nice lady and settle down. If his ideal the voluptuous women in the paintings of Baroque artist Peter Paul Rubens are referred to as Rubenesque. You know, I describe Reuben himself as Rubenesque, especially his breasts. Okay, I need... Say hello to... I've got a head like a jug, and you're playing for $3,000 cash money. Remember the Archies with the incredibly dense jug head? Suppose studies revealed that Jughead was actually made from the densest element in the world. To what should he change his name? Osmium head. A diamond is so hard it can cut through glass. Now watch me cut through your score. Man, talk about dense. Osmium is the densest, heaviest known element in the world. And you only have to take one look at that stupid crown he wears to know that Jughead's the densest kid in Riverdale. All right.
1, 2, praise the Almighty 3.
The category is, why Mona Lisa's smiling? $1,000 at stake on this one. I don't believe there is a soul among us who would disagree that Michelangelo's inspiring sculpture of David is one of the greatest works of art in history. It is a powerful conception of human beauty and spirituality. Considering the actual size of the sculpture, Michelangelo's David is 18 feet tall, which would make his penis about the size of my forearm. Isn't that funny? That's how I measure my penis. Category, please.
You can't stop at 3, no, you gotta head for, yeah!
For your enjoyment, scooping out the cat's box. $2,000 for a correct answer. All right, how many times have you seen cats? Well, you ought to know this. So when you do know this, buzz in and type the word or words that complete this lyric. Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the blank. Run with it. You know, it's funny, but we're actually looking for the correct answer. Here's what you should have typed in. Memory, also the title of this wildly popular song from Cats. What I want to know is, how many things aren't better than cats? Okay, pick a category.
Let's blow this time and head for number 5.
Coming at you. No thanks, I'm not hungry. You give me a right answer, I give you $3,000. Okay, listen up. If your family's anything like mine, the holidays are a trying time. Let's say that your grandmother hates to have her food touching at the Thanksgiving table. You know, like potatoes touching the cranberry sauce or the turkey touching the carrots. If your grandmother were actually eating the country of turkey for Thanksgiving, what might she say is a complaint?
Gosh darn it, a rock is touching my turkey.
Nope, Albania's got its own problems with grease. Here's what you should have picked. Turkey shares part of its southern border with Iraq. Granny usually doesn't even take a helping of Iraq, though. It gets caught in her dentures and makes her breath smell funny. Well, funnier. Okay, I need a category. Well, what do we have here? The question is licking itself. This one can net you $1,000. Think fast. If Rin Tin Tin made a new movie called Rin Tin Tinnitus, which of the following things would... Tinnitus is a condition in which a constant noise in the sufferer's ears interferes with their normal hearing.
Rin Tin Tin, quick! The orphanage is on fire! Go save the children! Rin? Hello? What the hell is wrong with this damn dog?
All right.
7, lucky 7.
Pucker up for who needs words anyway? $2,000 says you don't know this one. Get ready, get set, and complete this analogy. To do, da is to, that's all I want to say to you, as eep op ork is to what? See, I love you. To do, eep op ork inagata da vida. Who says they don't write songs like they used to? I need a category. Uh-oh, Elmer Fudd Dime Store.
It's time for Cribbage Crash Fun.
Let's see if you can make sense of this gibberish category. Kiss my grits, Jack, and don't you come back no more. How about $5,000 to start this gibberish question? Okay, you're going to have about 30 seconds to solve this, but every second and a half, I'm taking away some money. Get yourself ready to buzz in and start typing when you know what does this rhyme with. Clothes lover, me, you're hiking, and don't let that punctuation fool you. First clue, it's a safety warning. Like, get that mongoose out of your mouth. It's a safety warning on the front of matchbooks. Last clue, shut the lid before lighting it. What do you want, strike from answering? Come on, before time closes the cover on this question. Before lighting a match, be sure to Flo's lover, me your hiking. Yeah, because the last thing you want to do when you're smoking is, you know, hurt yourself. Okay, pick...
Aloha, question number 9.
Here we have Saturday morning worship. I'm giving out $3,000 for a right answer. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. If the religious philosophy called transcendental meditation were to be incorporated into a new cartoon, what might be the name of the show's lead character? The Indian Maharishi Mahesh Yogi founded the transcendental meditation religion.
Now repeat this mantra. I will not steal picnic baskets. I will not steal picnic baskets.
Category, please. Oh yes, it's time for your fantasies to be realized. You're joining a three-way. Alrighty, here's the... Okay, looks like you've been around. I won't bore you with my naivete. Let's turn this baby on. The category for this three-way is, what do you want, a medal? Or do you just want a three-way? Well, here it is. Gold, silver, or bronze? Okay, hand on your buzzer. Here's your three-way.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
That's all. Now catch your breath while we see how you did. A little sloppy, but I still love you. Let's see what this earnest attempt did to your overall score. Well, it seems we're moving on now. Let's see what's up next. That's it for round one. Let's go to round two. Every question in round two is... I need a catch.
Don't look now. It's question 11.
This category's known as snap lightly and carry a big stick. And get this one right, you got 4K coming your way. Hey, Hip Cat, let's see if you're with it or not, you dig? If you were to beat a beat poet about the head and shoulders, which of these writers would need a beret to cover their bruised and battered dig it, man. When you think of beat poets, you think of Allen Ginsberg.
I saw the best minds of my generation.
Okay, I need a...
I'm getting a reading of 12. Over.
Okay, give it up for...
Likes, showing my breasts. Dislikes, being objectified.
Think you can handle $6,001 bills? Heads up, here it comes. If the magazine Playboy released an issue based on the play Playboy of the Western World, how would Playmate Christy Mann appear as the centerfold? A bare-naked woman with no arms, a nude woman with really large breasts, an unclothed... Woohoo! Ride 'em, horsey! Ow, 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 ow. For the curious, here's the right answer. Christy Mann is the lead character in Playboy of the Western World. He kills his father, and yeah, he's a guy. Yep, there's nothing sexier than a naked murderer. Okay, pick... The selection is, it ain't a Chevy citation. How does $4,000 grab you? All right, listen up. I'm gonna...
Cookie, I couldn't stop this guy. He said it was an emergency.
Officer, can I help you?
Yeah, are you Mr. Cookie?
Yeah, I'm Cookie.
Mr. Cookie, I'm Officer Bruce Carter.
Oh, well, what can I do for you?
Mr. Cookie, I need to talk to you outside.
Oh, you know what? Why don't we do this? Okay, we've got Officer Bruce Carter of the Chicago Police Department here with us. Officer, what questions do you have for me?
Well, I don't really have a question. What I got is an illegally parked motor vehicle blocking an emergency exit from this facility.
Well, you should know better than to park it illegally, man.
I ran
You're
a check
cop.
on the car, Mr. Smart Guy, and it comes up belonging to you.
All right, well, why don't you give us a rundown on what the car looks like? We'll see if a player can figure out if it's my car or not.
It's a compact car manufactured by the American Motor Company, and it has an excessive amount of glass forming a type of bubble which encases the seating area.
That's great, officer, but with this game you gotta give the question some sort of a twist.
I wasn't finished. Considering Cookie's character, which of the following phrases would he most be inclined to use while driving the aforementioned vehicle? I must tangle my jumper cables? Facer, I just met her. You go, I'll stay. Or, don't be such a brat. Now, Cookie doesn't drive a Yugo. If he did, he wouldn't have to park you illegally. He could just carry it up to the studio with his Blossom lunchbox.
Should have picked this.
I just placed a parking violation on an AMC Pacer. One of them cars with the funny bubble windows.
All right, I guess that's mine.
The one with the Babes on Board bumper sticker?
Yes, that was a gift. Could I just pay you for the ticket?
Not a chance, wise guy.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Let's move on. All right, hit me.
Ain't no love like number 14.
Shake hands with throwing schoolhouse rocks. How does $2,000 sound? Hey, pay attention here. For this one, you gotta think back to all that stuff you learned as a kid. Which steps are missing from the following sequence? Bill, blank, 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 law. House, Senate, President, President, Senate, House, Congress, Electorate, President, or Tom, Jeff, Edward. First it's a bill, and from there it goes to the House, the Senate, the President, and then it's a law. Oh, wait, did I forget to mention the bribes and hookers? Category, please.
Not 14, not 16, you're right in between.
Open wide and get ready for psychoactive drugs or I Remember Mama. Better wake up, there's $6,000 at stake. Okay, classic rock fans, are you depressed because you think music will never be as cool again as it was in the 60s? Well, Say a psychiatrist writes you a prescription for the pills that mother gives you from the Jefferson Airplane song White Rabbit. Which is true of their effect? They make you larger, they make you small, they turn you on, or they don't do anything at all? Turn you on?
Today's topic, my mom slipped me a Mickey.
See, now, I could have given you some cash if you pick this. In White Rabbit, the pills that mother gives you don't do anything at all. So why don't you just throw away your Freedom Rock LPs and join the 90s, okay? Okay, I need it. Hey, all right, guess what you just picked? It's time to play Dis or Dat. And this Dis or Dat questions category is, I wouldn't wear that if I were you. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 words, and for each one of... so you already know how to play. Okay, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Let's go in. Cashmere, fabric or toilet paper. Charmin. Flannel. Lame. Quilted Northern. Burlap. Spandex. Let's get the one you passed on. Lame. That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Enjoy your moment. Okay, that's enough. Let's move on. Okay, pick a...
On the big bayou in Louisiana, crest on 17.
And I believe this one's called Nice Packs. You get 4,000 clams for this one. Put your tray in the upright position. It's time for takeoff. How many Gregory Pecks would it take to make a Gregory bushel? 1/16, 1, 2, or 4? You need 4 Gregory Pecks to make a Gregory bushel. You know, I really loved Gregory Peck and the gradiated tons of Navarone. All right. This one likes to go by, birds of a feather sleep together. Play your cards right, you win 4,000 bucks. Hey, you might remember that in that John Waters film, Pink Flamingos, Divine eats, well, something special. If Divine ate that special snack from Pink Flamingos like an actual flamingo, which of these would you see her do? Eat it with a tongueless mouth, absorb it through her skin, throw it in the air and catch? No, flamingos have tongues, and Divine would probably know. Bon appetit. Flamingos eat with their heads upside down. So not only would Divine be the filthiest person alive, he'd also be filthy and flexible. Oh, wait a minute. Divine isn't alive anymore. Oh, God, now I feel really bad. Category, please. Let's see what we got going. 1-900-DANGEROUS LIAISONS. This one can net you $6,000. So I pick up the paper this morning and I find this personals ad in there. You're gonna love this. Married British aristocrat in search of down-to-earth man to tame my wild game. I push my husband around and he pushes me around. Leave a message and talk dirty to me. Who placed this ad? A fictional British female aristocrat who cheated on her crippled husband with the gameskeeper was Lady Chatterley. I love stories like Lady Chatterley's Lover. I read one recently written by name and address withheld by request. I need a category. May I introduce what little dolls are made of? 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Listen carefully to the following scene, and then we'll get to the question. Okay, pay close attention to the following audio file. I had it first.
No, I'm playing with it.
No, I am.
Give it to me.
Ew.
Oh, you broke it.
No, I didn't. Hey, what's that stuff oozing out of it?
Oh, gross. I dare you to taste it.
With which of these were the kids playing? Hugo, Man of 1,000 Faces, Munch, Stretch Armstrong was that doll made of rubber which when stretched too far would break open and leak this jelly-like ooze. Man, I wish I was Stretch. I mean, when I overextend myself, all I do is eat a pint of Ben & Jerry's and cry on the couch all night. Okay, pick it. Alright, fine. You want to get to the attack? Consider it done. You may need this clue. She makes me look good. Question is, what can she do for your score? Let's find out. Jack attack like a finely tuned instrument. Take a look at your final score. That's the game. Way to go, player. It's like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer and go make some friends, because
You don't know Jack!
Beautiful. Very nice work, people. Hey, Raul, what's up? Are we doing another one of these?
Yo, I am your connection.
Hello, welcome to The Ride. How many people will be playing? Oh, so there's only one of you. That's fine. There's only one of me, too. Is this your first? Ah, yes, they always come back. Please type in your... Okay, that's fine. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Have a great ride. I've really enjoyed our time together. Bye now.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride is sponsored by Stuart Miller, O'Brien, O'Connor, Quinn, Newman, Husenich, James, Owens, Kaufman, Hotelling, Lindsay, Meyer, Poland, Chard, Chern, Gottlieb, and Gottlieb, attorneys at law. There's more of us than there are of you. And now, here he is, the hardest working guy in trivia, your host, Guy Towers!
All right, welcome to the, God, that is a bad haircut. You know, I'm not sure a lawyer's going to be able to help you. Well, we'll see. All right, kiddies, court is in session. How much will this one will be? Lawyers that are not too tort, not too sweet. Okay, as any first-year law student knows, a tort, T-O-R-T, case typically involves personal injury or property damage. But which of these smarmy law firms would most likely make a commercial seeking
Tort, spelled with an E, is a scrumptious pastry, usually containing nuts. And if you feel that you or a loved one was injured by the tort, you deserve a rich and creamy compensation. How much cash?
Sweet, buzzing. Lots of cash on this one. All right, category coming. A pair of legals walk into a bar. Okay, for this next one, imagine that two lines of paralegals form outside a law office. All right? Great. If the paralegal lines adhere to the same properties as parallel lines, sadly enough, the parallel paralegals will never meet. This, of course, has nothing to do with geometry. Yeah, the fact is they've been issued a court order to stay an equal distance apart. You know, stalking laws. Tickle your... The category is... Lawyers tailgate at Judge Judy's. Okay, $3,700 and some change, if you can tell me this. If a judge threw an ex-party party, which of the following would be able to partake of the refreshing beverages? The Vice Squad and their night... Ex-party is when the judge hears an argument from one side only, so either the defendants or the plaintiffs could party down. Because, you know, the last time defendants and plaintiffs mingled, it turned into a big old bar brawl. Hit that... Hungry? It's roadkill time. When you see an answer that connects the two clues, buzz in. And memorize those correct answers to figure out that bonus question. All right, then, let's slip her into gear. Baseball great Johnny and a long backless seat. What do these two have in common? Men's underwear and shortened to the point. Celebration and the Donner blank. Blank figures and lights, camera, blank. Person who holds on to something and orthodontic aid. Hiring a hitman and getting a disease. Score. Power that helps dieters and the Fresh Prince. All right, let's go for the bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all lingerie styles? Legal term. Ka-ching. On the defendant, a winner. Okay, my friend, there's your score. Let's see what you can do to it. All right, you buzz in and set the cash value. Get ready for Our Father, whose art is in heaven. Hey, you know the 10 Commandments are called the Mosaic Laws because they were like, you know, given to Moses and everything? Which of these commandments might you expect to be part of the art world's Mosaic Laws? Thou shalt inlay... Mosaics are made from inlaid pieces of glass or stone. You know, I think that commandment comes right between thou shalt not make long-winded critiques of the artist's work and thou shalt not paint a canvas white and call it art. Hit your buzzer and snag the cash.
Hey, nice choke. All right, here's what we're doing.
The question. Look out, here it comes. Which of these captivating titles does not belong to a John Grisham novel? Woohoo! The Trial. It was actually written by the Kafka. All right, smack your buzzer and let's see what dollar value you can snag on this one. And your category is Party of the First Part. Questions coming. Considering how justice is usually personified, what party game would she be best suited to play? Well, Justice wears a blindfold, so she'd be ready to pin the tail on the donkey. But if Justice has the intuition and skill of the American legal system, we'll be calling that donkey Stumpy Ass. Hit that buzzer and let's see that cash. Ooh, pretty lame pick in there. Oh well, it's going to be called Night of the Living Dead Languages. Habeas corpus ipso facto, caveat emptor, carpe diem, lassa opso, hickory f***ing dickory doc. Damn lawyers always talking in Latin. I'm sorry. If you wanted your lawyer to speak to you in one of the languages like French, Italian, Romanian, Spanish, and Portuguese, which are directly descended from Latin, are called the Romance languages. Yeah, but making law romantic is like teaching Latin to a pig.
It's me on the Adelaide.
Hold that buzzer. Let's see how much... And for your viewing pleasure, there be no skid marks in front of the lawyer. Okay, you know how the guy...
Hey, guy, you gotta hear this.
Yeah?
I got a lawyer joke my uncle told me. What do you call 100 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean?
What?
A good start.
Oh.
No, wait. I got another one for you. Okay, how many lawyers does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I don't know. One?
No, it takes 3. 1 to screw it in, and 2 to argue the motion. Get it? The motion? Argue the motion?
Yeah, that's great, Schmitty. Now, we get the fuck out of here. I gotta ask a question.
Hey, easy. In great.
Okay, so, who told Schmitty? Well, according to Schmitty, it was his uncle.
Oh, yeah, and my uncle? He used to do this thing with his finger.
I'm not pulling your fucking finger.
Ah, come on. It's funny.
Get out of here. Hey. All right, buzz in and let's... Oh, yeah. It's time to play Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is prenuptial agreement or restraining order. All right, listen up. I'm going to read you 7 names, and I want you to tell me if the guy got the girl of his dreams or lost his true love. You cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. You got 30 seconds to nail all 7. And we're up. Han Solo, does he get the girl or... Dr. Rex? Tony. Perfect. All right, get a load of you. Let's keep going. Hit that buzzer and let's check out the cash. This baby's gonna be Dante's peak performance. Here comes the questione. Suppose Dante from Clerks applies for a position as a legal clerk. If he has to talk about his clerking experience in an interview, for 3 years after high school, Dante worked at a convenience store. But I mean, really, what's the difference? Law, convenience stores, you know, you're just trying to sell some overpriced crap. How much? This one's called... How's it hanging? All right, I've danced around this question long enough, so tell me this. What's a hung jury? A jury with big penises that... A hung jury is a jury that can't come to an agreement. Well, maybe if they put their heads together. How much cash?
I need to inform you that you have the right to remain silent. Any and all wrong answers can and will be held against you. You also have the right to 1 phone call and a clue. Here's your clue. Do you know all the verses? Let's see, I'm not sure, but I think the last one has to do with Jack jumping over a candlestick or something. Good luck!
7. Yeah, maybe now you can get some friends to play with you.
Tickets for her and a friend to a Spice Girls concert, $80. An autographed jersey of his favorite athlete, $240. The latest video game system, $150. Surveillance photos of their mom's new boyfriend with another woman, $400. Every other weekend of your children's undying love, priceless. Money can't buy your kids' love, but with Platinum Credit Master, you can charge it.
One is for the heartache.
If you've ever been in love.
2 is for the tears.
Or just had to do your taxes.
I'm itemizing the deductions you've taken.
Hi, hello, welcome. So, do you want to play online or at home? Home sweet home. How many people? Alright, let's have... Great, got it. Tell me, friend, would you like some... Fine, okay, you will remain instructionless for now. Enjoy that game.
Choose your alter ego.
Where high culture and pop culture collide.
It's the softer side of Jack. We're not just about potty humor, we can be about cute things too, like puppies. Of course, you can't have puppies without having puppy shit all over the place. Freaking puppies. Well, look at you, playing Jack all by yourself. Isn't that sweet? Hey, you know what? I bet you win. Are there any questions? Too bad. Time to begin. Okay, time to select a value by hitting your buzzer. Here's what we're looking at. $4,000. Let's have a big warm welcome for Pillsbury Doughboy Mooned Little Debbie. Open wide. Which of these baked goods most resembles the Pillsbury Doughboy's bottom? Hot cross bun, brioche, croissant, or Parker House? No, definitely not. A brioche looks more like, his Audi belly button. Okay, now, here's a good answer. A Parker House roll looks like a little booty, which is why most people enjoy eating theirs with hot, melted butter slathered all over them. Take a value. And here's what you can win on this question. $4,500. This category is Don't Suck from the Teat and Drive. Ready? Catch this. Because it carries its young in a pouch, which of these animals would most likely have a baby on board sign attached to its butt? A duck-billed platypus. Now you're talking. Another popular bumper sticker among Tasmanian devils reads, My rabid son went berserk and tore the flesh off your honor student. Go ahead and choose a value. Okay, this one's $47.50. Here's a little something I call, Warning, Grown Men Crying Ahead. Okay, this one's a fill in the blank, so get ready to type because it's time for another installment of Robot Theater!
Fans, for the past 2 weeks you have been reading about a bad break I got, yet today I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
So touching. So who originally made this famous speech? Come on, take it! That speech was originally given by the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Oh, man. Who knew that a robot could make me so emotional?
Schmitty,
Yeah, Body?
I love you.
Grab that value. You know, that value may be more important than you realize. You're about to take on a dis or dat. This dis or dat category name is Tonight You Sleep with the Little Fishy Wishies. Okay, I got a list of 7 names here, and I was hoping you'd tell me whether each one is the name of a character from the mob movie Goodfellas or the name of a Beanie Baby. As each one comes... Hey, I'm ready if you are. Give me 30 seconds on that clock. And we're off. Knuckles, Goodfellas or Beanie Baby? Spider. Freddy No-Nose. Squealer. Johnny Roast. Cheeks. Last one. Frenchie. That's all of them. So you got 5 right. How's it feel to be just about average? Let's see your new score. Hey, every little bit helps. Pick a value. Here's your total value for this one. $3,500. The category is, what about Blob? Eyes forward, we're going. Which Blob family member carried on the family business of swallowing people whole? The Blob's son, the Blob's nephew, the Blob's daughter, or the Blob's wife? The Blob's daughter? No, she didn't have the spine for it. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Speaking of getting soft, you should have gone with this. The sequel to The Blob is called Son of Blob. And I already know what you're thinking. How do a female blob and a male blob do it? Well, later on tonight, when you're all alone, get a little cozy with a bowl full of Jell-O, and if things go well, you'll have your answer. Buzz in for the amount. The total value for this question is $2,500. Let's see what we got going. Leading men with floppy disks. Okay, it's analogy time, so get ready to here we go. Software is to Bill Gates as hardware is to Howard Cunningham, Jason Seaver, Philip Drummond, or Stephen Keaton. Stephen Keaton, he's gross. You know, Michael Gross, very talented actor. Here's a good answer. Yo, Mr. C. Yep, that was a great show. My favorite episode was the one where the government sued Mr. C for having a monopoly on drill bits, and then he lost the store and had to go work the help desk at the Home Depot, and Potsy dropped something. Value time. Here's what you can win on this one. $4,250. This category is known as the most impotent man in America. All right, prepare yourself to buzz in and type because this one's a fill in the blank. And children, please leave the room. Are they gone? Good. Before he did Viagra commercials, who could have been known as the politician who spoke loudly and carried a soft stick? It's yours if you want it. My close personal friend Bob Dole took part in a test trial for Viagra. However, he was never able to win the presidential erection. I'm sorry, couldn't help myself. Buzz in for the value. The total amount for this question is $6,000. Uh-oh, fresh slut tits eyesore.
It's time for Wiggleness Run.
Remember, the faster you solve the rhyme, the more cash you're going to make. We're going to start this question out at $6,000. Right, now listen up to this bit of gibberish and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. The bull fence creeps. Loathing. And don't you worry about that punctuation. First clue, it's something dangerous. Like a crazy clown. It's something that's dangerous that pretends it's something harmless. Oh, but I'm just a happy clown. Yeah, right. And for your last clue, wolves are dangerous, but apparently you... This could do it. Type in your answer and hit return. So, the lesson to be learned here is always keep a lookout for a wolf with a bell around its neck. What? You tell me what the hell else a sheep wears as clothing. You tell me. Go ahead and grab an amount. The value for this one is $3,500. Up next, Jacques Cousteau's Laugh Olympics. Okay, get ready to buzz in and type your answer for this one. Don't worry, it's about something you see all the time. Shark documentaries. All you gotta do is listen to this narration from the good ship Hanna-Barbera. The divers leave the cage to follow the giant blue cartoon shark. They get rare footage of the shark playing the drums and laughing like... Come on, take it! What the hell were they on? Jabberjaw is the soft, lovable blue cartoon shark from the 70s who plays drums with an underwater band of teenagers. And the grace of the cartoon shark is incredible. The way it holds perfectly still, moving only its mouth. Astonishing. Grab a value. Well, look at the size of this thing. $10,000. Coming at you. Just a minute, I'm washing my cup. Here's the question. Which of these could not be worn to cover one's bosom buddies? Bustier, bodice, blousin, or bobbin? I think it's time we started seeing other people. Why didn't you pick this one? A bobbin is a spool of thread. However, bobbin can also be used to describe one's bosom buddies when jogging without any support. How about a value? The amount for this one is $4,500. Let's take a look at Whisper. I just met her. Okay, for this next question, I got a couple of kids here to play a quick game of telephone. All right? Tell you what, I'll start. I am from Berlin.
I am from Berlin.
Okay, good.
I am from Berlin. I am from Berlin.
Good, okay. Okay, thanks a lot, kids. Get away from me now. If the phrase, I am from Berlin, is bastardized in this game of telephone in the same way that JFK blundered it in German in his 1963 speech in Berlin, what phrase will the last kid announce?
I like pickles. I smell rotten meat. I am a jelly donut. I ate Berlin. I am a jelly donut.
A jelly donut. What a blunder. Everybody knows JFK was cream-filled. Choose a value. Here's what we got. 2,250 smackers. Your category's gonna be dangerous teddy bear hunted down, shot dead. All right, now we all know Snuggles, the courageous fabric softener bear, yes? All right. Why would a group called People for the Ethical Treatment of Stuffed Animals, or PETA, protest the repeated use of Snuggles in clothes dryers? Standard dryers spin at nearly 100 miles per hour. Fabric softeners According to my close personal friends at the American Chemical Society, high temperatures harm cotton fabrics. Yeah, it's all fun and games until somebody finds poor Snuggles' ragged, lifeless body wrapped up in a fresh, clean-smelling bedsheet. Pick a value. All right, then, let's see what this does for you. $27.50. I think it's about time to take care of those pesky insects. It's time to bug out. And remember, simply buzz in to kill those bugs that don't belong to the set. And you'll be working up to a final round value of $27.50. Hey, stop rubbing yourself and let's go. Computer software companies, buzz in when you see one that's not. Cat breeds. Light rock musicians. Richard Marx. Michael Bolton. Gloria Estefan. Christopher Cross. Me. Lionel Richie. Ling Dale. Bill Collins. Alice Cooper. Muppets. Lulu the Monkey. Hondo. Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Brands of vegetable oil spreads. Movies designed to make you cry. Love Story. Life. Adam Butterfly. Pia Magnolias. Ghost. Terms of Endearment. About Blacknut. Lucky Charms Marshmallows. Plastic Gold. Blue Dice. Red Balloon. Orange Stars. Pink Hearts. Well, that was pretty damn good. You think you can keep it going? Time to pick a value. Here's your total value for this one. $4,000. For your enjoyment, buttery Corinthian leathernecks. See if you can wrap your skull around this. If the U.S. Marine Corps updated its emblem to show the softer side of the Marines, what would the new emblem look like? A tank being driven by puppies, an eagle on a globe holding a baby, a sword slicing through cotton candy. Yeah, baby. A new Marine Corps emblem would probably incorporate the traditional eagle on a globe with an anchor and maybe an infant. Go ahead and picking them out. Okay, contact your loved ones. We might not be coming back. Well, you've made it to the Jack Attack. You should already know how this works. Let's not waste any more time. Need a clue? Which mouse takes the cheese? And please, try not to suck. All right, let go of the keyboard and basket a job well done, my friend. Let's take a look at your final score. There it is. Congratulations, you learned a lot about yourself today. But as you go through life, don't forget the most important lesson there is to learn about yourself.
You know Jack!
He's America's...
Avast! Welcome to the game. Yeah, and the number of sailors is what? No rush, man. Hey, describe your name with Yon Computer, and I'd be forever grateful. Got it. You buzz in with the letter B, as in, boy, do I wish my leg weren't made of wood. Aye, so here's how things are going to work. Aye, so to answer the question, buzz in and then pick 1, 2, 3, or 4 if it's a multiple choice, or ye start typing in if it's a fill in the blank. Arr. Now, off with ye. Now, collect as much booty as you can, remember? You did well last voyage, so keep it up. Calm seas to ye. Fare thee well.
How you doing? Schmitty here. So glad you could make it. This was at the top of my to-do list. Okay, put down the instruction manual. It's time to get started. Time to make a choice. For your viewing pleasure, here, please, take the beads. This one's worth $6,000. Forward, march. Wow, the most popular girl at Mardi Gras is showing off her blue tits. What's got the crowd so excited? A pair of shoes, a pair of old... The crowd's getting so excited over a pair of birds. And let me tell you, those birds have the sweetest looking nipples I've ever seen. Wanna pick a category? Okay, give it up for the phallus cells, baby. $2,000 for this baby. Brace yourself, this might sting a little. Because one of its species is called bottlenose. Which of these would make the most appropriate? Flipper's got a bottlenose. And, like their frou-frou vodka drinks, the ladies love it. Go ahead, pick one of these. Hey, I know. How about it's alive? Partner, let's go $2,000 for this one. Pencils ready. Let's do it. If Dr. Frankenstein is limited to things you'll find in the blacksmith's shop, which of the following will he not need to assemble the creature's inner ear? Rivet, stirrup, hammer, or anvil?
You big dummy.
Yep, here come the town folk with the pitchforks. The hammer, anvil, and stirrup are all bones of the ear, but there's no rivet. But I mean, it wasn't like having these things in his head caused the creature to get so angry. What did it, you ask? Ill-fitting tighty-whities. Uh-huh. How about picking a category? Your category is She's a Dream. House. And this baby's worth 6,000 big ones. Whoa, have you heard that if Barbie were a real girl, meow, she'd be 5'6" and be stacked something like, I don't know, 39, 18, 33? Yeah, well, that's nothing. Tell me this. If the giant woman in Attack of the 50-Foot Woman had a figure proportional to a classic Barbie doll, what would be her monstrous measurements? $39, $18, $33, $198, $77, $163, $355, $164, $300, or $4. Monstrous, of course, being in the eye of the beholder. If Barbie were 50 feet tall, she'd have a 355-inch bust, but she'd still be a natural blonde. $10, Time to select a category. Yeah, chest strut fits dime whore.
It's time for a licorice muskrat.
Your category for today is, let's give a shout out to Colonel Sanders. The opening value for this one is $10,000. Okay, as soon as you figured out what this gibberish phrase rhymes with, buzz in, because I'll be taking away some cash every second and a half. All right, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what it rhymes with. Drumsticks fill. One holler, Stan. Oh, and like most other things in this game, just ignore the punctuation. For your first clue, it's a TV character. AKA Pablo? It's a TV character made of bionic parts. Oh, the bionic Pablo. This could do it. Type in your answer and hit return. Hey, don't worry about it. It's not like you blew it after 3 clues. Boy, you had the technology. You think you would have been able to answer the question. Steve Austin is also known as Drumsticks Phil One Holler Stan. Boy, $6 million sure doesn't go as far as it used to, huh? I mean, for that kind of money today, you might be able to get a bionic kidney. Used. Tell me which category you want. This category is known as, how many points is MORON worth? Better wake up, because there's $6,000 at stake here. Open wide. Which of the following versions of Scrabble would have the most pieces? Japanese, Sanskrit, Arabic, or Chinese? Oh, no TV for you this week. So you don't lose any sleep over it. What? The Chinese language has roughly 50,000 characters in their alphabet.
Hey, that's not a word. You're just throwing down squiggly lines randomly.
No, it's a word. It means, fortune cookie.
Pick a category. All rise. The Jack Attack is now in session. Pay close attention to the item. Oh, well, you already know how to play. Well, we'll see about that. Here's your clue. Stock it to me. And if you can recognize all these stocks, you need to lend me money. Basket, a job well done, my friend. Let's take a look at your final score. That's the game. Well, you did all right, but I still can't help but feel like a high school guidance counselor lecturing you about living up to your full potential. Of course, a brutally honest guidance counselor would tell you